What's going on, guys? It's your boy Reaper here on a very sick day in Reaperality here, bringing you some Synduality content. Today's content, you can see that beauty in the back there. That's the new Cradle from Season 4, boys, as it's here. Season 4. We're all here for it. To do a brief introduction to the new Cradle here and show you the specs and what it looks like. Messed around with it already a little bit. It's pretty freaking dope. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna try to make it through this without my voice going completely out. But let's get straight into the video. All right, boys. I'm gonna try to do this in one take because your boy's voice is not gonna make this. So as you can clearly see, this is the RITADARKKNIGHT. This is the new Cradle from Season 4. It has over 23,000 total strength. It's got some crazy new abilities that we've not seen yet. We'll start with the head here. The head having the first, and I always wanted a Cradle that has this, but there hasn't been one to date, but now it's here. The anti-melee coating reduces melee damage taken by 50%. That's just my thing, boys. That's just my thing. It has the aggressive WR charger, which is weather resistance charger. It recovers 10% of weather resistance after defeating an ender. It has the adverse conditions skill charger, where the mega skill will charge when your unit takes continuous weather resistance damage. It also has a new ability, the Data Analysis Jammer. Reduces opponent's CDS range by 30% and renders the View Cradle HP function unusable. So they can't see how much HP you got, so they don't know if they're going to rush you or if they're not going to rush you. In the melee game, I'm taking home the prizes. Let's go. So the arms have the anti-shotgun coating, which is OP. Reduces damage taken from shotguns by 30%. That is unheard of, boys. That is a killer automatically, right off the rip. Adverse conditions damage plus. So if your firepower will increase when your unit takes continuous damage to its weather resistance. It has the high speed shooter, so if they try to run, you gain the ability to shoot while boosting. Already, like, you're not getting away from me, and I'm going to gun you down. It also has the close range shooting boost. Increases shooting damage dealt to opponents close to your unit by 10%. Who needs Coffin Crusher if you have that? If you're close, which most encounters are pretty close, don't need it anymore. This thing's going to do a flat 10% extra damage with all weapons. If you didn't see on the little readable here, it says that back to the head here for a second, the high stealth body is made for close combat for the RITADARKKNIGht series. Built with special armor that helps prevent enemies from running analysis, this body is somewhat lacking in durability. However, it produces exceptional defying results in close combat. It is also immune to the legendary Cradle effectiveness. So your APK weapons will not be doing double damage or extra damage to this Cradle at all. Already a W right there. So let's go to the legs real quick. The legs have the anti-submachine gun coating. Reduces damage taken from submachine guns by 30%. Boy, get your submachine shotgun having butts out of here. I'm gonna take you, bro. This is how it is. I'm taking your stuff and I'm putting it in my garage. And then I'm spending 900 cent coins to, boost my garage because all your gear's in my garage. You have the long step that gives you 50% increased step distance. You have the reduced landing recovery time. Now, this one is the one that's going to scare everybody. Gear noise cancellation mechanism, or canceling mechanism. Reduces engine noise as well as your opponent's noise detection range by 15%. Boy, I'm going to walk right up on you and blow your back out. That's how it's happening. That's how it's happening. I'm going to walk up on you, say hello to your back, and blow it away. That's just how it is. So, this is looking at the Cradle. It looks immaculate. It looks like some kind of stealth robot, and I like it. I'm here for it. It definitely has a lot more favorable third party viewing when you're shooting, so I do like that as well. But let's get to the recipes because I know you guys want to know what it takes to craft this thing, and you guys are going to be surprised about that. So let's get to that. Here it is, boys, the head. So as you can see, it takes blue rabbit parts to make this. Everybody's like, what? It don't take jester parts. No, it takes blue rabbit pieces. Let's go. That's a W. That's a big W. Let's let you know that right now. That's a big W. So it takes, of course, the Gen 4 coffin shells. It takes the Grade S Plus weather resistant computation unit. It takes reflective panels. So if you don't like to gather little stuff off the ground, get used to it, boys. You're going to have to start gathering now. And of course, if you're scared of forest and you haven't done forest yet, you better get to forest and get some ghost cradle because it's going to take some of that to make this too. Let's look at the arms next. All right, boys. We're here at the arms. Of course, same rabbit parts, same manipulator, the Grade S Plus weather resistant module. It takes the superconducting motor. So again, if you don't like going to gather material, you're going to have to start gathering some material because that's how it's going to be. And of course, still ghost cradle parts. Let's move on to the legs. As you can see, boys, of course, we're still at the rabbit legs, blue still, the Gen 4 suspension, the Grade S balancer, and the Grade S actuator. And of course, it takes ghost cradle to make. That is relatively easy to afford for a very powerful cradle. I 100% like this. It's going to be good. When it comes to weather resistance and HP, I know what you guys want to know. The HP on this thing is 1,815. The weather resistance is 17,600. I've already been out in it. So a lot of people are like, whoa, it's not even 2,000. Bro, you're not going to hear me coming. You're not going to get away from me. If I'm close to you, I'm going to be doing extra damage. And if you decide to melee fight me, it's already a ball game. I'm going to eat you alive. So, for what it is and what it has, it's really good. Oh yeah, and the carry weight's about 10,450. So that's all good. That's perfect. That's great. I can carry your loot, back to my garage with that kind of weight. It's still being good to move. But boys, like I said, I'm sick, not feeling that great. I'm gonna go back to the home screen here so you can see my girl walk around. It's been real and it's been fun, boys. But I'm getting off of here and playing some more games. It's been your boy Shadow Reaper, and as always, RIP and a GG.